Hey there everyone, it's Kirsty here from Collective Music. If you don't know me already, I'm coming to you from my beautiful home in Melbourne, Australia. It's a beautiful day today, so I thought I'd do this video outside. And today I'm going to be speaking about what is music, why it is we've been so drawn to this amazing phenomenon that we've created, what it means to us in our lives, and how we can actually make use of that power that music has. So first, of course, we know music is sound. But I want to go one step further. What is sound? Well, sound, as we have discovered through physics, is the vibration of matter. So anywhere you have matter, you have sound. But further than that, sound is the vibration of matter. And in our physical universe, matter is vibrating all the time. It is vibrating by itself, and it's also vibrating in relationship to other matter. So when things hit other things in the physical world, it creates vibrations, and those vibrations create sounds. So this is the fundamental source of music on a physical level. And sound is something so intrinsic to the universe that we really can't escape it. It is just what we are. It's what we are, and it's what everything is, because we live in this physical universe of matter. Sound is just everywhere. It's so fundamental and so intrinsic to everything that we are. Music is also a language. So let's think about what is a language. Well, a language is an organization of sounds that we use to represent things. So that might be the sound of tree represents a tree. And we only know that because we agree on what the meaning of that sound is. And I use that sound, that tree sound, and that evokes a picture in your mind or an idea in your mind to help you connect to what I'm speaking about. So a language is really sounds that communicate meaning. And those meanings are agreed upon between human beings in different places and different times, depending on the language that they speak together. And it's also created by culture. It's created by culture and the experiences that human beings are having together in their environment. So we could really say that music is a sound language. And what do we do with our languages? We connect with one another. We express ourselves. We find ways to say things. We find ways to communicate what we think and what we feel, and we communicate that with other people, and that's the way that we are able then to connect. It's not the only way we're able to connect, but it's a really primary, fundamental way that we do connect with one another through the languages that we speak. So because music is a language, it's a sound language. It's not a language that has words, so it's a lot more open than spoken languages and verbal languages. And like every language, it's about connecting with other human beings and expressing our thoughts and our feelings. But it's not only a way to connect with other people, it's very much a way to connect with ourselves. So through the practice of music and through making sound and making music, we come into a relationship with the sound. And through our relationship with the sound, we can then come into a relationship with ourselves. So this is just in the way that we feel the sound, the way that we respond to the sound, the way that the sound evokes things within us. It might evoke a thought or a feeling, or it might remind us of something, similar to the way a smell might also do the same thing. And throughout all our endeavours with music and sound throughout the millennia, human beings have discovered certain properties of sound, certain arrangements of sound or characteristics of sound that we've created a system out of. And that system has really been created out of a reflection between our relationship with sound and ourselves. So that aspect of connection is really powerful. It's connection to ourselves, it's connection to sound, it's connection to other people, and it's really connection to our environment and our experience of life. And through that connection, we come to expression. Just like when we speak, and like I'm speaking right now, I'm expressing my ideas to you. In music, we are also doing the same thing. We're expressing what that connection has been. When we've been engaging in our music practice, we've been exploring sound, we've been exploring sound structures that we've created through music, and we've been connecting that to ourselves. And then we are able to use that to express things, to express feelings, to show really other people what it is that we've been feeling in that music, and to sort of put it out there as a way to connect. So it's really about creating a relationship with sound, this sound language that we are exploring within ourselves and responding to, and finding the expressions and the connections that we have within ourselves, and then bringing that forth into the world to share with others. And finally, I want to talk about flow. Flow is a really beautiful phenomenon that we can experience through music. We can experience it both on a personal level and in a group context. And it's my belief that flow is really the potent experience of music making that keeps us coming back to it. Because what flow does is it can be an experience where time might speed up or even slow down. It's a sense of time sort of warping. We're very focused, we're in the present moment, and we are in a sort of flow of action, a flow of decision making and present moment action that is very engaging, very absorbing, and is really is sort of the fountain of creativity. And music practice can be a very, very potent place where we can connect into this experience. Another characteristic of flow can be that we sort of feel like we are being acted through, or the personal self or the ego dissolves, and we have a sort of a transcendent experience, an experience of being beyond ourselves, beyond the personal self. And this is an extremely powerful experience, and it's my belief that this is really the jewel in the crown of music practice. Whenever you hear really accomplished jazz improvisers speak about their experience improvising, they're often talking about a very clear state of flow and the magic that they experience within that. And so because this experience of connection to self, expression of our feelings, of our ideas and our experiences, and our ability to connect into a state of flow, music is really, I believe, one of the most powerful paths and practices for personal development, self-knowledge, self-realization, practice of relationship with other people, relationship to life. And in that way, it can really be called a spiritual practice. And I just want to clarify, when I talk about spirituality, I'm not talking about religion or dogma. I'm just talking about essentially an experience that is beyond the personal self, or an experience that helps us connect to ourselves, to each other, to our environment, to our planet, to the greater reality that we are existing within. So really, music is extremely powerful. It has the capacity to develop the entire, total, complete human being. And it's really because of the fact that it makes use of one of the most fundamental elements of the fabric of our reality, which is sound. And it's a way of creatively utilizing sound to connect deeply to ourselves, each other, and to life. So I'd be really curious to hear about your reflections upon this video and what music is to you in your life, or what you would like it to be if you are still very much at the start of your musical journey. Because the thing is that music is all of these things to everybody at every stage of their musical journey. So no matter whether you're just starting out or you're a totally seasoned performer and professional, this is what music is and what it can be at every stage of that journey. And one of our greatest challenges and opportunities in music practice is discovering how we can design our practice around this truth, so that we can always stay inspired, motivated, and in the flow of our own growth as human beings throughout our music practice. So I would love to hear about your experiences of connection, of expression, of flow in music, and what that has looked like and what that's been like for you. And share what music is for you personally. Just remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because there's more and more videos coming, both sharing my philosophy of music and also tips for practice and how to really kickstart your musical journey. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a beautiful day.